Good afternoon. Welcome to your weekly current affairs program, 60 Minutes Nigeria. My name is Egosa Agbolao. I apologize for starting the program slightly behind schedule. It was just to accommodate our guest who just joined us on the program. You are welcome. It promises to be educative. It promises to be enlightening and, of course, entertaining. So, 1 hour of your time with us will be worth giving and rewarding as well. On today's topic, we are looking at the Governor ORTOM'S attack and security challenges in the country. The recent attack on the governor of Benue State has triggered national discussion on the issue of insecurity. We've been looking at insecurity, but now that a sitting governor, an incumbent governor, addressed the media, addressed Nigerians that there was an attack on his person and that he needed to escape with the assistance of his security details. Now, Nigerians are talking. Now, the importance of security has been re-emphasized. Joining me to do the discussion today are very, very distinguished personalities with us. I have a clergyman who is also a social commentator on national issues. Apostle Casey Chukwu, nice to have you with us today.
It's my pleasure. Good afternoon, viewers. You're welcome.
Okay. I also have with us the chairman of the National Youth Council, Edo State chapter. He's also a member of the NSAS panel, Edo State. I'm talking about Osahon Obasui. Nice to have you with us today.
Thank you, Wilson. Thank you for having me. Good afternoon, viewers.
Yes. I also have with us, is becoming a regular face now, Atoy Efosa. Nice to have you with us today.
It's a pleasure.
Okay. So, Governor ORTOM'S attack and security challenges is what we will be dissecting on the talk show and the current affairs program today. Now, let's start from Obasui. Obasui carries the burden of the youths in Edo State. And of course, the youths play a pivotal role in security architecture in Edo State. So he'll be telling us his own reaction to this recent attack on the governor of Benue State. What's your reaction to this scenario?
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Agosa Agbolao.
Yes.
Well, it's a very sad development. It's not a good thing to hear. It's not a good story to tell, and it's not a good story to hear, to listen to.
Yes. That
a #1 citizen of a state, was attacked by bandits. It's very funny. It goes to show that the security apparatus of this country, have a lot to fix. Before now, we've had the issue of attacks, on persons. And even before now, we've had the issue of attack on the governor of Borno, severally. But that didn't make too much news because we know this issue of these security challenges is, the issue of Boko Haram and all that is very serious, over there. But right now, hearing the attack on Governor ORTOM, just around the middle belt, talking about Benue.
Yes.
It's a very funny situation. It goes to show that nobody is actually safe in Nigeria as we speak. I had the opportunity of traveling in Mr. Governor's convoy like 2-3 times, and I felt very safe, knowing the amount of, the level of security, men attached to the convoy. In that convoy, you have mobile policemen, several of them. In that convoy, you have personnel of Department of State Security, several of them. In that convoy, you have personnel of the NIA, Nigeria Intelligence Agency. So with the entire movement is so smooth and you feel very, very safe. But in a situation where you hear that such a convoy, is attacked by bandits, that goes to show that nobody is safe.
Okay.
Nobody is safe, actually.
Thank you, Obasui, for your opening remarks. Let's get the opening remarks of Apostle Casey Chukwu.
Well, when I saw it 4 days ago,
yes.
I was ashamed. that a governor, a sitting governor, will come out and said he was attacked and those bandits were not captured or arrested. I think it's a shame on him. Let me use this because I'm seeing it on a different perspective.
Okay, but he tried to escape for his life.
No, it's not about trying to escape. You hear the youth chairman says something now. There's a convoy that goes with a governor. And he was with his convoy. Security personnel were there, expatriates, that can trap these people. They should be aware of what is happening in that state. And they should be aware that there is security challenge. And him going to the farm is the main place where this attack is coming. And you come out as a governor and said you were attacked and your men tried to rescue you as a governor. If you as a governor is saying such a thing, what do you expect the citizen to say? And he went ahead and said that he's calling on Mr. President. Mr. President is not the governor of your state. You are the governor of your state. You have the right to clear every bandit in that state as a #1 citizen of that state, instead of calling Mr. President. So I think I saw it like a drama for a governor to say his convoy was attacked and you couldn't capture them. What were the mopo that were with you? What were they doing? Was their gun not working? Or were they lost? Were there no fuel?
He said they repelled them. The security personnel attached to him repelled the attackers.
The truth is that I think there are more to that story. I know what it takes for a governor to move. Even a local government chairman to move on the road, I know what it takes. So for a governor to come out and cry out, and even went to Aso Rock to go and see the President Buhari, to do what? When you are the sitting governor of the state, the security is in your hand. You are to tell you, even went as far to say, name the name of the village where these people stay. Even went as far to say that there's a court paper that has been given to them. In other words, that simply means it's not the people who are doing this attack. It should get them arrested. Than coming to the public and said we were attacked and this and this, we know them, my name has been mentioned there many times, they even told me how they want to come and kill me or torment me before I suffer a life. That means you know where they are coming from, you know the people that are attacking him. As a governor, you go there and send security personnel to arrest all of them, since you know they are the people. After they have been arrested, then let investigation continue. Okay. So you don't just sit down and say they should come with me, the governor is not safe. That means the common man is not safe. He's discouraging us, and at the same time he's making it to look like a drama.
We'll come back to you. Atoy Efosa, now what's your take on these the comments of Governor ORTOM making Nigerians understand that the security situation is really pathetic?
From the second speaker, I'm happy Nigerians are seeing things clearly now. We are tired of all these dramas and lies. What we saw or what was in the media, to me, is a drama. Nobody will believe that story, even the intelligence. They've gone there. From what he said, is in his own statement, he has indicted himself. As a governor of a state, if you are not safe, you are waiting for the federal capital to come and bring soldiers. I've been in that state. It's like Edo State. They have 2 mechanized barracks. They have the DSS office. If you go to Benue, you feel more at home as if you are in Edo State. And for a governor, you are just trying to say that Edo State governor is not safe in Edo State. Who will go after him when they know he's the #1 citizen? When the drama came up, I call it a drama because it's a cooked program to create tension. They've been saying all the money that's been going to that state is fighting. The security vote is using, what is he using it for? We can see in Edo State now. For now, you can see that there is calm, yes. Yeah. Peace in Edo, because most of these boys have been engaged in this civil defense. And now the people doing POS, they are a little bit relieved. The numbers of cars being snatched in Edo today is reduced. The youth have been engaged. You are saying you are the #1 citizen, There is no program. You are going to farm. Who is he telling that big lie? A governor going to farm to do what? How long have you been going to the farm? That they are not chasing you, you run. I'm happy, I'm fit.
Have to run.
Do you know we should flash back our mind when in Gige, in Anambra, when some powers that be want to unseat the governor. We saw how the drama played out. We saw the strength. We saw the powers. And everybody witnessed it. That was a true story. But the one of Arthur, now they have nothing to tell the people. Nothing. Where is our money? Nothing. So, oh, they wanted to kill me. Everybody, wicked, the other governor said, Nigeria will catch. Look, all of them should bring the money and give account. I'm happy the youth chairman is here. None of these governors, none of these House of Rep senators have program. They are challenging Mr. President. Challenging Mr. President. Can only one man change the security structure? No, as a state. That is why sometimes when I come to this program, they'll say, I'm supporting Godwin Obaseki. A man that is doing what is good, you give him it. Give it to him. What he has done. When he was recruiting these police, we say, what would they do? Now, you will see, in my father's place, the back of stadium, you cannot park your car in front of my father's house. Either they take the battery or they'll snatch your car. You have the key.
With you.
Yes. My father's meter was stolen. Broad daylight. But today, all the boys are engaged. They are wearing this civil defense.
Yeah.
So they are now being entrusted.
Yes.
With the things that they are.
So they are not chasing those who are coming to that area. Yes.
Yes.
So the area is safe.
Yes.
And I believe people will agree.
Yeah.
They should ask what is going on. And if this thing continue, do you know if you call the police, they'll tell you, you don't have the number of the vigilante.
Yeah. It's true.
When you call the vigilante, they will go there.
They'll go there.
So now the police now know their job. That if they apprehend, they will come and persecute.
Yes.
That is what they call community policing. We should upgrade it. Some of us that have gone to the other side, they call it community police. Sometimes you see that they don't even hold gun. They will arrest you. The professional police will come and take you and charge you to court, persecute you. But the one we are just saying, the security challenges we are doing, let us start from the local government. Security starts from your home. In your own house, some men does not even know where their children is now. They don't know who is their next neighbor. You think the governor will come and prepare that for you? According to us, the question you asked, the governor of Benue, he should come and talk to his governor of Edo State. Their friends, his counterpart, to say, how are you doing it in Edo? Come and teach me. So that he will learn and do same. And he should start giving us stories. Those money they are stored for their generation.
Okay, we'll come back to you before you make unsubstantiated allegations. Well, we've just listened to our guests and they've made their opening remarks. And in the course of the discussion, my guests have insinuated that they are not comfortable with the report from Governor ORTOM of Benue State. That is the belief or the opinion also shared by some Nigerians, while others, like Governor Wike and some other people, believe that ORTOM said the truth. He was actually attacked and he escaped. But let's listen to Governor ORTOM, who is aware of insinuations like this, who is aware that some Nigerians believe that he made up the story, that they are just fabrication. He has actually answered them. Let's just listen to him.
What benefit do I have to come out and say that I was attacked when it was false? My security agencies, not all of them are from Benue State. You have Fulani people there, you have Hausa, you have Yoruba, you have Igbos who are amongst my security personnel with me and were with me on that day. So what benefit do I have to gain by stage managing an attack on me?
Governor ORTOM of Benue State, he said, what benefit? And that's the question I'm going to ask Obasuyu now. What makes some people think that Governor ORTOM will insinuate or make up the story. What benefit is he going to get? Don't you think probably because he was going to his farm, he had reduced number of personnel with him on that day?
Well, we cannot actually speak on that, whether he had reduced number of personnel with him or he has his full security apparatus. But the question is, why will a governor's convoy be attacked? That is the question. Knowing fully where the security apparatus that moves with Mr. Governor, why will anybody want to attack Mr. Governor's convoy? Now, if Governor ORTOM is telling us that he was attacked, in fact, he has some other persons working with him. He has a CSO who we believe would have also been in that convoy on that day. Why? Yes, you may have spoken, you may have said your part. Let the security, that were with you, let them also speak to the world. Let us hear what exactly happened, on that day. Let us listen to them. But for you as a governor to have, to come out and then tell the world what happened to you, and then no other person is buttressing, what you have said. It means sometimes it makes us to believe that it was stage managed. It was is something. I just want something to tell the people, so that the people will will sympathize with him. So I wouldn't take that for as something to go by.
Okay, we'll come back to you, but let me quickly give out this information. We understand that only today Governor ORTOM met with the Inspector General of Police, and it's going to be an unfolding story, a developing story rather, and we're going to monitor that and monitor that meeting, monitor the outcome of that meeting for you. But in the interim, we are still dissecting the issue. Apostle Casey, now, whatever has happened to ORTOM, is it not a reflection of a bigger picture that there's need to rejig, to re-strategize, so that there will be security of lives and property in this country?
Well, I think let's deal on our state. In Edo State here, we have security. In his own state, he has failed to answer a question, which is now coming up with stage management of that drama. Now, few months ago, you saw those bandits came out and said some of these governors knows where they stay. Some of these governors has used them. Some of these governors refuse to settle them. And I've been waiting for any of these governors to come out and say, I did not use you. Please call the name of who used you. And his state is part of it now. So for people not to believe, I'm suggesting or I'm suspecting, for people not to believe, you have to come up with that drama. That even me, they're even attacking me too. So he have the solution to his state. Every governor should bring solution to their state, just as our own governor has brought to us.
But there's still security in parts of Edo State.
Yeah, but not as before. Not as before. Because before, if you know what was happening, I was planning to leave Edo State before. After NSAS, Benin was hell. But as I speak to you right now, even in my church, vigilante come there more than 4 times. They have given me number. So in case of anything anything you suspect, let us know. So he should come to Edo State. Any governor that is having security challenge should come and meet our governor, Godwin Obaseki, and say to him, sir, how were you able to contain your security men? How are you able to make Edo State a safer place? And the governor will tell them the way out. But try to make it a national issue will not help. You're only giving yourself a bad name. You can't tell me a governor convoy was attacked. Number one, why will a governor go to a farm? Old man like that, can that man clear for 5 minutes? He says he's going to his farm to do what? Even though if it is true he have a farm, Can't he employ people to go and do it? And you left the duty that was given to you as a governor to take care of your citizens. You went and begin to take care of yam and corn and whatsoever you have in your farm. So this.
But you know, Benue is the food basket of Nigeria. Benue is known for producing
is the governor a farmer? If he's a farmer, he should tell us he's a farmer so that we see him clearing and planting. The man that said he narrowly escaped. Thank God he still has strength. Do you want to tell me if it is bandit really? With the kind of gun those people carry. Even though if he's disappeared, they will gun him down. And he said he ran. Not that maybe they were gunshot between his men and their men. So they managed to drive him out. He said he ran. That thank God he still has strength. Bandit, where did you run into? The same forest that they are staying in. And you are telling us you ran into that place and you were saved and you came out. So there is no truth in it. You see, I know there are security challenges in Nigeria, but not the picture he has just painted. And we all know that some of all these governors, some of them, they know what is really happening. You will not tell me, we all saw what happened in Edo State. And it didn't take the governor 1 month to fix it. That's how you know a working governor. All that state where they are attacking, you can imagine last time we were talking about 300 students were carried away. Where did they carry them to? Which road did they follow? Do you know what it means to carry 300 people? Which vehicle? How did those vehicles enter the school premises or enter the local government? Nobody will be able to know. So you will see that some of these things, some of these governors have hand in it, and they are using it to make a cool business because the money given to bandit, EFCC will not investigate it. That's a
very serious allegation that we cannot also substantiate. But also, what you just said now, Mr. Casey, some Nigerians also hold that view. They are accusing some governors, especially in the Northeast, of complicity, of being involved in the security challenges. But the governor of Zamfara recently came out, addressed the public, and said he would take an oath with the Quran that he has no hand in the security challenges in Zamfara. He said he's a Muslim, that he will use Quran to take an oath. So, don't you think that governor is aware of this accusation and is quickly exonerating himself using the Quran? So, in a way, maybe other governors will come out also.
Yeah, it's just like you are telling me that if somebody saying he will take an oath with a Bible, he will swear with a Bible. I will not believe that. I'm a pastor.
Yes.
You understand me? We also already went to court with a native doctor. Which happened to be his advocate. And you saw what happened, the drama that played that day. They had to adjourn the case because of what they saw. See, if Nigeria will be a better place, let us leave religion. Let us leave Christianity. Let us leave Muslim. Let us leave pastors. Because these same people who have used the same Bible to take oath and Quran to take oath, are they not the one mismanaging Nigeria? Have the Quran killed any of them? So I will suggest they should look for a good idol that is powerful. They should swear into it. Because God is a merciful God. I'm sorry I'm a pastor.
Yes.
But I have to say the truth for the sake of Nigeria. They should come. Everybody came from a traditional home. You understand? The village where you come from have an idol. Go and swear in that idol that you are coming to lead these people, that if you don't lead them well, that this idol should kill you. They should lead Bible and Quran first. And let them face reality of life. Because all these things are format. You go to court, they give you Bible, so everything I will say here is between me is true and nothing but the truth. At the end, there's lie inside. No thunder will strike, nothing will happen. Is it not outside? There's some Fulani herdsmen that went into somewhere in, I think...
let's not mention Fulani.
Okay. Some herdsmen, they went there to eat grass. Before you know, according to them, they say thunder strike. All the old cow died. They should take our governor's president to that same bush to go and be swearing and that you don't know anything about the killing of your people in your state, and you are managing the money that is being put under your care, and with your sincere heart, you are not playing politics with the life of people. By the time you begin to settle bandits, what about those innocent people who have chosen to keep themselves clean from crime? how much are you paying them? You are not paying them. So anytime you settle them, you are encouraging those people out there to say, money they just settle some people. This one just build that. This one just do this one. And let me go and buy AK-47. At least by the time we kidnap for like 2 months, the governor will call us to settle us. So they should face security and deal with it. The governor have every power to clean every insecurity in the state.
Thank you very much. This is very powerful from Apostle Kesi Chukwu, and I believe that he has just advocated a new dimension to the way public office holders should take their oath. I don't know, maybe that will curb all these menace that is happening in the society. Well, that's what he has told us. Let's get the thought of Apostle Atoy. Yes, security challenges. Yeah. We know that ORTOM has spoken, but there are security challenges in this country.
Yes, Bishop, let us not go to the dark days where you will bring all the shrine. You see the way the churches have failed. The mosque failed. So the traditional institution, they failed also. Before, when a woman commits adultery, you will see the repercussion. Now, go to the traditional institution. A woman who commit adultery will come and take all the oath, she will not die. So
we can also substantiate
no,
that.
I am telling you, see, we are here to tell ourselves the truth. The only way forward, as the bishop said, not only you say, one of our bishop in this town, known, I will not mention the name,
yeah. When
offering was missing, they said they will come and swear the Bible. He shouted and said, no. He said they should bring the God of iron. That, as the bishop said, if they should bring the Bible, they will swear and go free. I want instant judgment. So even the bishop knows that there is a way you can get an instant judgment.
For those who stole the offering.
Yes.
From the church.
From the church. So let us not go there. That will take us backward. What I believe now in security. Security is not about the jet you've acquired. We saw what happened 2020 to 2021. The coronavirus that eats the world shows that there is no hiding place. Yes. You will see these politicians, December time, I'm going for my medications. They will carry our money and be going for medications. Last year, none of them traveled. They did not die. That is where you will know that the corruption starts from. All our institutions are failed. You go to the hospital, before they give you vaccine, the nurse wants to get something. The doctor will be working as a state or federal employee. He has his own hospital. Nobody is talking. We are talking about the police. Even we have a bishop here. In the church, the Bible has been mistranslated. It's a venture now where they make money. And everybody wants to be pastor and bishop. In the 80s, if they call you that you are a pastor, you will run. Because you say you don't want to be poor as a church rat. Then we know the rat in the church, they will not say anything to eat. But now, the rats in the church are very fat. So what I will say on this, security, let us define the word security. If you have 5 youth working under you, year to year, the cloth he's wearing is not changing it. You are not care, you say you pay. Ask, is his salary okay? Do you know his family? That is where this bandit and whatever is coming. We are giving it to Godwin Obaseki. I believe one thing Godwin Obaseki did in his government, that everybody know, he does not negotiate with cultists. These groups that are faceless, they will tell you, we are the Agberagbiri of election. We make it happen. Godwin did not negotiate. Sorry, I'm calling it his excellency. He used his own style. I'm not in PDP. I'm in APC. But we saw leadership. Today we have no commissioner. These are some of the challenges. If we are talking about ORTOM in Benue, it's just one state out of the 36 states we have. We have challenges in Enugu. In Anambra, they are about to do an election now. There is challenges there. When the politicians have failed to do what is right, we are talking about security. To me, it's not the age of Mr. President that is our problem. It's the people that is walking around him. We were clamoring. The last time I came here, the new service chiefs. Now, the service chiefs are performing now. They said a Christian is now bringing soldiers to kill the Muslim.
That is allegation. That's allegation that the man who said it has been accused of.
Yes.
That he shouldn't have said it. But so it's a wrong insinuation. And the military has also debunked that.
Yes, do you know why they are bringing that? Because when it comes to politics, it's because the president is a Fulani. Any herdsman now is a Fulani.
Which is wrong.
Which is wrong.
Yeah, there are some other tribes who are herdsmen.
Whereas, if you ask the security chiefs, they will tell you in this state, who those criminals, we know them. They know themselves. If somebody that is not working, tomorrow you see renting a very big building, in short, what they build in Benin here, you will be surprised. Who owns this? They will tell you this person owns this property. Where has he worked? Nobody will ask. They say God just blessed him. He goes to the church, pay good offering, pay this one, they'll come and dedicate. At the end of it all, people are watching. What did he do? Are there not people in this state who are crying today? They entrust the state treasury to them, raise money, revenue for us. What they use, what they were giving to the state, what they were giving to the government was just a drop. And what they were taking for themselves is too much. People did not talk. Everybody want to be a graduate now, want to be a revenue collector because he has seen the dividends of revenue collector. These are security challenges. And when you said no, people will start to back at you. I'm begging the president of the youth council because every day I keep on asking myself, I'm a farmer. You said the governor cannot be a farmer. The governor can be a farmer. Of course. Because as a farmer, you must not use cutlass to cut grass. It's not true. From my head to my toe, I'm a farmer. Since 2016, I've been in the farm.
You are the chairman of the Farming Association. Yes. What's the name of that association?
EPAM, National Palm Produce Association.
Okay.
You know, we deal on palm. And I'm the state chairman. We have a national body. So if you see people who are there, the former deputy governor is a farmer. He has his own palm. He has his own farm. So there are people, as Lemo Jesua is also a farmer.
No, don't mention the names
of
people.
I will tell you those who are into farming. But the truth is this. The younger generation, because you cannot see a man of 50, 60 years as a bandit. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah. The youth.
The youth are the ones in this trade. And the people hating them are the senior ones. Election is coming close now. That is why we are getting on. We are in 2021. From 2022, we start doing who will go for House of Assembly, who will go for this. By then, you will see all these boys will be engaged. All these things you are seeing bandits today, they all will be engaged.
And that's why they don't want to wipe the bandits.
No, look at it now. The former Senate president, we all saw what happened. The robbers, the cameras snapped.
Atoy.
Please.
No,
yes.
I know where you are going.
Good.
Yeah, it's an allegation and the court is handling that.
Good.
Let's talk about security.
Okay.
I know that Obasu is itching to also make a point. So let's allow it to also make a point.
Let me just round up by saying this. If we are truly or telling ourselves the truth, we should bring the situation, we should bring it on the table. Let us stop politicizing security, economy. That is our major problem. If we allow the economy to grow, let security, we should forget who is at the head of affairs. Let us give them all the support. After 4 years, 5 years, that is the beauty of democracy. The person you don't want, you change it. But the one that, once there is somebody in the head of affairs, it's not in your party, it's not in your tribe, you don't see anything good in that person or whatever he's doing, we should discourage it. That is what I believe is giving us insecurity. We are not sincere in evaluating the situation or telling what is right. How can somebody in this party, before the governor went to PDP, Danobi, I've never seen anything good. But today is his governor.
Okay, I thought we'll come back to you. Let's get Osama Obasu. Now, the way forward. Because insecurity is really negating development. Yes. What's the way forward?
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Before we move on to the way forward, we'll first of all look at the challenges, look at the origination. How did all this start? You know, I've always said it times without number that virtually every sector has failed. Our parents failed. The religious leaders failed. The traditional institutions failed. I must be very frank here. Because like my brother said earlier, you ask some parents, where are your children? As we speak, they won't be able to tell you where they are. We are also very much aware that parents, you know, before now, you know, used to initiate their children into different secret courts. Some that belongs to some courts, you know, they bring in their children so that when they exit, their children can continue. Not knowing that, as at then, those courts were not sophisticated as it is now.
They were not violent.
They were not violent. You know, then you initiate yourself, you know, for reasons. You know, probably you want to achieve certain things, you know, some good things, you know, having good aims and all that. But now, you know, the issue of court has taken a new dimension. That if you have 20 naira business with somebody and the business fail, the next thing how to fall on.
What's the meaning of how to fall on?
How to fall the person as they drop the person. You know, fall out. Yes, okay. Now okay.
Okay.
You talk with somebody's girlfriend. Maybe the person belongs to a court. The next thing is to begin to plan how to kill the person. So the violence nature of the different courts, you know, that we have now is on the high side. Now, just as my colleagues here have said before now, how do we tackle insecurity?
Yeah.
We have to begin with engagement.
Okay.
We have to begin with engaging these youths. You know, a nation without a youth, that nation heads towards doom. That is what we know.
Yeah.
And we know today that youth covers about 75 to 80% of the total population of Nigeria. So it is in every state, you know, of this country.
Yeah.
Now imagine these persons are not engaged. They are there.
How do we engage them?
Yes. We must start from somewhere. They also mentioned something, like what Mr. Governor, you know, have just done in the state.
Okay.
You know the number of persons, you know, he brought in and trained as constabularies.
Okay.
Today they are working.
Yes.
You know the number of youths that are working with POWOP as we speak today.
What's the meaning of POWOP?
Public works volunteer. Yes.
Okay.
You know the number of youths that are working with them. You know the number of persons that are working with ESMA as we speak today.
Yeah.
You know the number of persons at those jobs, you know, at those jobs has engaged as we speak today. You understand? So if we begin, we know we are not there yet.
Okay.
But we are moving gradually.
Okay.
The governor is doing well. That is why you also discover that there is relative peace in Edo State. Agree that we are not there yet. At the time, before this time, I had something to do in Aoshi. For about 3 months, I couldn't travel.
No, you can't go.
Because I can't travel on that road. But today you can travel, that you move from Benin to Aoshi.
So it's safe now.
Yes,
it's safe now.
Yes, it's far better than it used to be.
Okay, far better.
Yes, far better than it used to be.
Okay.
You understand? Because the governor, you know, brought in a lot of ideas and, you know,
like
vigilante and
so some youths are engaged.
They are very much engaged.
Okay.
Now, let us also move. Like what the federal government is also doing. I'm talking about this 774,000 jobs. You want to give job of 20,000 naira per month for 3 months. After 3 months, what becomes of these people? After 3 months, what becomes of these people?
Okay. We are going to, I think that is an issue we should take for maybe another week so we can really dissect it.
No problem. But majorly, what we are talking about is engagement. If we failed in the past.
Yeah.
If, you know, this ideal of engagement has come, you know, before now,
Yeah.
you begin to engage this youth gradually. You know, like the Englishman will say that an idle mind is the devil's workshop.
Thank you very
Somebody
much.
wakes up in the morning, has nothing to do. The next thing is to begin to think of, you know, the evil to commit.
Thank you, Sahon Basu. That's a very wonderful one.
Thank you.
The youths need to be engaged. That's what Apostle Chukwu has also been talking about. Apostle Chukwu, what's the way forward?
Well, the way forward have to be from our leaders.
Okay.
Number one, someone who you know is a murderer is arrested today, and 1 week later you see the person walking in the street free. So you ask yourself, what kind of power, authority that went and released this person?
Yeah.
You see, there were some things we didn't put our mouth.
Okay.
You see, some of these our governors, House of Assemblies, local government, senators, they are, all these bandits you are hearing, they are the sponsor of it. Because they actually use some of these people to get into power. They will threaten some people to drop down from office. Now after they have given it to you, you have given them guns. And now you not settle them, they start coming on. If our leaders, the way forward, if our leaders will allow free and fair election, we all saw what happened in Edo State.
Okay.
Free and fair election. Even up to the mosquito knew that election in Edo State was free and fair.
Where the people decide.
Yes, where the people decide. If such a thing will continue, you will discover that some of all these bandits will not be useful. Because right now, some governors might not want to attack them because they have a vision to become a president. So they want to still use them to steal ballot box, to scatter word, or to scatter where they are losing. So that's why you see that they are not taking any action. And that's why you see these people, they are very bold. Because they know that in the next 2 years, what's 2 years? Before 2022, next year, they will become relevant. They will start giving them food, sending them money, millions, buying them cars. Say, I don't want to lose that election. No, do everything possible. This man is interested, kidnap the person, kill the person. This, our leader, we should beg them. They should make life easy for a common man. Let this election be free and fair. Then all these bandits will not be useful anymore. Who want to steal ballot box? You call the governor, say, how far now we get this area? You need to settle us, or else we go lose. Or you say, please, I don't need you. If you do any rubbish, that you get arrested. You have sent a signal to that person. Not okay, don't worry, I'll come and see you people. Gather your men for me. You go and see them, settle them. They have already have one-on-one with you. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Look at the governor of Kogi State. There was a video that came out. Somebody went and welcomed him, and he told, before the whole world, the video is going viral now, and said, that will be the talk, 2023, you must be the president.
Okay, that is social media video.
No, it's not social media, it was live. The governor of Kogi State was there, was doing figure like this. So you can imagine such a person, the person is involved in crime.
Thank you very much. I thought your closing remark, quick one. Your closing remark.
When it comes to me, it's always a quick one.
You are not accusing the anchor of the program.
No, don't worry.
That's the problem of Nigeria. Don't you think so?
It's not a problem. What we should think about now, I believe in one thing.
Yes.
Edo State is the heartbeat.
Okay, of the nation.
Of the nation. In those days when we were in college, you know, they'll say Edo #1, Bende #1. And if the present administration can at least bring it up again, the last election, we should forget about what played out. The people voted. Anybody that is taking glory, I made the governor, is a liar. Even the party he belongs to, my party, whatever, is a liar. The people, this is the first time in election, money did not speak, but the people's will prevailed. And that is why there is peace. And the second is what happened after this election. And I believe what he's doing, the governor should put some pressure. The youth president is here. In my own association of oil palm, we are begging for youth to come and have a land. The governor is begging. Come and get a land. 1 acre, 2 acres, plant a palm. In 3 years' time, they start harvesting it. And once we do that, Give us 10, 15 years, Edo State will compete with Malaysia as a country. But nobody want to do that because our parents are in support of quick money. Let me tell you one thing. Our father inherited lies. And if we at our age now, we are keeping quiet, the children we are having, they cannot inherit lies. They now know the truth.
Yes.
When you tell them, Daddy, I tried, my boy, I tried, you say, Daddy, you failed. But I will not tell my father I failed. My son will tell me you failed. So for my son not to tell me that, that is why I'm in the farm. There are other things we can do. I said, I've been in politics since 99, and we know what has played out. Those who came into politics without nothing, with beetroot slippers. Those who has no property came into politics. Those who could not live in town, I lived in town, came into politics. Today, they have houses. Please, let me just put this. Somebody was paying an accommodation in America. The white man gave the person the account number and name. When the person punched it, it was one of our person in this state that has a house. Where has he worked? That is why the next election, I'm talking to the youth president. It is not about party, it's about character. Because the people dying are not the whole people. You see the people early 60s to the present 99, those children they gave birth are the people they are slaughtering. There are people are dying. These are the youth, these are the bulks of people forming the leadership today. And if we should keep quiet for the older ones, those in the 40s, 50s, they've failed us, they've ruined us, and the only way I will put this very clear, they are our fathers, they are our leaders. Not all of them, but most of them are taking this generation backward. I was very happy when the chairman of the EFCC, 40 years old, yes.
The director has just signaled to me. The presentation director.
So my final word is this.
A quick one.
My final word is this. Please, in my state, I'm begging that the government of the day should engage the youth, throw it out, so that we can know those who are lazy and those who are hardworking.
Thank you very
much. So that
much.
we can pick it up.
Thank you. It's been a very rewarding time, and I hope that you've not wasted your 1 hour with us today on 60 Minutes Nigeria. I'm very convinced you've enjoyed your time with us. My guest, Osahon Obasuyi, chairman of the National Youth Council Edo State Chapter, has made his point. The youth must be engaged. And of course, Apostle Kesi Chukwu has been very objective and sincere on the program, that some persons take religion as a cover-up, and he's saying, no, that must stop. Apostle Kesi, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
And of course, Atoy Efosa has also said the youth must return to the farms. We're going to bring him back here to talk about how Nigerian can really get it right about farming. Yeah, we're going to plan that. We're going to plan that. Yes, Apostle Chukwu said for 3 years. The youth want quick money. Life is not about quick money. It's a gradual thing. Yes. So thank you very much, my guests. Thank you, my viewers. My name is Egosa Agbolao. See you next week by God's grace. Bye-bye.